Hey guys, Red here with another trading update. Today's date is October 23rd, 2025. Well, you guys probably saw it in the title. The worst thing that could happen happened. I really didn't want to make this video because this is embarrassing. I'm in disbelief still. I don't know how these things can happen all in one day. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, let's try this again. So let's just go over what happened today. I'll add the trade replays as always, so you can see what happened. It's crazy. So the first trade was this long right here. There's not much to say. I got stop hunted pretty much. Do I really believe that the market is out to get me? Not really, but I just got super unlucky there. I think this is fine by itself because these things happen time to time. You just get really unlucky and then you miss the trade or you get stopped out by literally the stop loss you set it at. But it's what happened after that made it worse. As I mentioned before, my personal daily loss limit is that I would just walk away if I lose two trades in a row. Meaning if I take like a main trade and then if I lose the follow-up reversal trade, like that would be it for the day. But this is that one exception where like my main trade doesn't get the follow reversal trade, but then I get into another setup. Like I would treat this as another like one set of trade. And then what happened today is that I lost both. So that's three trades in a row. This is probably the worst P&L I could get for one day. You have to consider the fact that there's like slippage when these things happen. So basically, for this second set of the trade, I went for a long here, hoping that the price would just tag me in before shooting up, which happened pretty much later in the day. But I don't know what happened here. The price just nuked. Suddenly, it went straight past my stop loss. I got tagged out, and then I was like fumbling because like I didn't realize it would happen so quick, and then I just entered. It's all part of my plan, right? So it's not like I like improvised or anything, but I just wasn't used to the quickness of it. So I went for a long here, got stopped out, and then pretty much went straight for the reversal trade and then got stopped out on the way back. So this was pretty much a fake out. I guess if you extend the trade, the first trade I took here, somehow it tagged it and then, it went to the moon. I don't know if they're related. I'm not gonna try to think too much about it, but that's basically what happened. If you look at these two trades individually, like they're like nothing to me because the first trade, you just get unlucky. That happens from time to time. And then the second set of trades, I go through it all the time if you look at my updates. But just the fact that, these two very unfortunate things happen back to back is like what added fuel to the fire pretty much. I expect these things to happen really rarely, and today was one of those days. And also to add on to that is that I lost again yesterday, so it's adding on to that pain. Okay, I'll show you guys exactly how I would think about it going forward with this kind of situation. I told you guys in yesterday's presentation, this is the slide from yesterday. As soon as traders go into some sort of a losing streak like I am right now, it's really easy to think that the world is ending. When we all want these pretty green numbers, consistent profits every day, it's easy to think that you're doing something wrong. But the reality of the trade is more like the middle, where you have ups and downs. On some months, it will be closer to the chart on the right. You go into some losing streaks with big green days once in a while, and some other months you might have a month like this where you go green every day. The point is that you don't know where you'll be on this line at any given moment. The only guiding light in these uncertain times is the conviction you have with your strategy. If your strategy has been tested multiple months and multiple years, and if you end up making money in the end, whether that's monthly or yearly even, then you just need to have faith in that strategy to get you to the finish line. But the important part of that conviction is that no matter what kind of days, what kind of daily P&Ls you go through, you have to stick to the plan, right? That's what I'm trying to believe right now, even though it's not easy. As you can see, it's not easy to go through these losing streaks, especially if you post the trades online for you guys to watch, because it's embarrassing. And also, it's all about the narrative you tell yourself in your head. If you look at my current P&L chart, yeah, it feels bad because I started the week pretty strong and I ended up losing all my profits, and then I lost most of the profits from last week as well. And that really sucks. And it's really hard to not feel down about that. But if you just change the numbers around like this is like a comeback story in the making, right? You just had a terrible start to the week. You had a no trade on Tuesday, and then you made a comeback today. And you should feel good about that, even though in the end, even though the weekly P&L is the same number. What I'm trying to say myself is that these feelings of sadness or feelings of pain is just temporary. I know what I'm saying right now is more for myself so I can watch this later when I feel emotional or tilted. But if you are going through any kind of loss in trading like this, I hope this helps you too. I think you're allowed to feel your emotions, but just don't let them affect your trades or executions. And I guess I should be proud about that because even though I got emotional, even though these two trades shouldn't have happened together like that, I just stuck to the plan and I didn't do anything stupid. I didn't try to improvise, try to make up the money that I lost. Yeah, and I think that's the market close. Today was a day, let me tell you guys, and I'll keep today's video short. Not a fun time. I probably won't spend the rest of the day as worry free like yesterday, but I have faith. I have faith that I'll dig myself out of this hole. Hopefully, I can come back with better news tomorrow for you guys. But at the same time, I need to prepare myself mentally that tomorrow could be another loss. It's not the end of the world, okay? As long as you're surviving, as long as you're managing risk, it's fine. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I'm sorry to keep it short. I think, these losing days, even though I'm posting these videos, there's not much to say, as long as, like, I didn't take too many trades. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me in the comments how you did today. Give me a like if you liked it, and then subscribe to the channel. This has been Red, signing out. Peace.